Why? Arrancamos. Yo, what's up? Welcome to 30 Generation News, the best fucking news. I'm David Cardona, and this is our story of the day. Last night, a high school student was brutally attacked by police officers. The young man was identified as Juan Pablo Valencia, an 18-year-old student from Bello, Antioquia, who owned a motorcycle and was in 11th grade trying to finally graduate from high school. After the incident, Valencia was transferred to the Norgay Hernandez Hospital, where unfortunately he died late at night as a result of the serious injuries suffered due to the beating officers that gave him. Now let's go with Juan Esteban Flores, who has for us our news with regard of the topic. Flores, what do you have?
Thanks, David. At this moment in the Medellin city, there is a protest march. Maybe the students were enraged by the death of the young Valencia. At this time, there are reports maybe citizens in which they report that young Protestants are generating riots, car fires, and looting in shops. More marches are also scheduled for the next few days, so that if they are going to work, they will go through the stores specified by the traffic officers. This death of the young Valencia generated a great wave of hatred towards the police, since there have been many cases in which they have abuse of power for the police. Juan Esteban Flores from Medellin. Good morning.
Thank you, Flores. Now let's go with our reporter Anderson, who has some news about the farms. What's up, Rander? What's new?
Hello, good speaking from the Antioquia. The prison, fulminant of future contracts are part of the that these the sector hands. Although that on the producing farm in the first part of the year went smoothly. The coffee room comes that they have a complex challenge to collect beans in this time of the pandemic, especially when it is estimated that some 65,000 work will require, including labor local and transhuman.
Thank you very much, Anderson. In our news, scientists have found evidence that could indicate a small probability of life in Venus. We have David Mazo, who will explain to us more about the subject.
Okay, so now I'm going to present you a news that have all the scientific community thoughtful because it can involve a new era in the space exploration. In Venus, they found a biosignature that is like an element, isotope, molecule, or phenom that provides scientific evidence of past or present life called phosphine gas. It can involve life because in Earth this substance is related with some kinds of living beings. Although it can also be produced by other ways, scientists collected all the process on Venus that includes this gas, and it resulted that there's an unknown source of it. There is where appear the possibility of life.
Thank you, Mazo. Well, that is all for now. Thank you all for joining us in another 30 Generation News, the best fucking news. We leave you with a small tribute to Valencia. Rest in peace, bro.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Generation News. Events have occurred in the last minutes in which we can communicate with Julio Restrepo at the scene of a tragic accident. In the headlines, we have the world today with Andrés Felipe Toro, the election of the new president of the United States with Camila Marin witnessing the decision-making board. And finally, in entertainment, we have the fashion problem faced by Agatha Ruiz, a global fashion icon who we will learn about this difficult situation later. Breaking news, Julio, tell us what happens.
My name is Julio. I am present to bring news. A mistress is run over by a train in Hungary. A woman was run over approximately 20 minutes ago. The driver affirmed that he did not see her pass as he was going very fast because his event was about to give prints. The event occurred on the Surroxine Avenue on 45th Street of Nuevo Cabañas. The woman whose name and Robert affirmed when she was interviewed that she does not feel any pain or discomfort, much less any injury. She is approximately 48 years old, is 1.65 meters that is already at the hospital waiting for an review of the Hungry boy.
Now, Camila Marin on the presidential board has information about the possible candidacy.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the news. The eyes of the world are on the United States election that will take place on Tuesday, November 3rd. The campaigns will be carried out by the candidates for the presidency, Trump versus Biden. The countries are waiting for this crucial decision that affects the whole world. Remember, you can see how the special coverage by our news and debates can be viewed by our channel. This was a report by Camila Marin. Thank you and good night.
And the story of a man whose adventure ended in tragedy with Andrés Toro.
Welcome to the section called That Happened in the World. Andrés Toro speaks to you, and today we have a man's life was risked after jumping into the sea to swim alongside a harmless peregrine shark, and in the end realized it was a dangerous shark. A video recorded from the ship by one of the protagonist's companions was shared on TikTok and went viral. This has been a bad idea, is what the young man should with the seat in the shark.
Agatha rejoices over the success of her fashion show at the MBFW Madrid didn't last long. A robbery has been perpetrated on the night of September 14 against the designer. The van that left Portugal, where the factories are located, bound for Madrid was located with the Autumn and Winter 2020 collection. It should have arrived at 10 in the morning but didn't not arrive in destination. The bad news was given by the carrier to the designer. This is how Agatha learned that 32 boxes containing 2,000 items of clothing had been stolen for her. After saying that the boxes would not appear, she asked for help of her Instagram account with a desperate SOS. If someone offers you to sell, please contact the brand. I am devastated, was her message. After working on the recovery of her designs, Agatha was the start of the new delivery of the International Fashion Program on September 16. We must turn the bad, were the words given by the designer to continue working for her dreams. We hope to have good news for Agatha's fashion show next year. Good night, viewers.